Where's Jodie Marsh now? New life on a farm, first adult romance, and reconciling with Katie Price. Jodie shot to fame in the early 2000s as a glamour model and bodybuilder who appeared on several reality shows. However, now she loves working on her farm with her animals. Jodie Marsh was one of the UK's biggest personalities after rising to fame in the early 2000s as a glamour model and bodybuilder. She took part in several reality shows, including Celebrity Big Brother, the All-Star Talent Show, and Totally Jodie Marsh. However, in more recent years, she has become a dedicated animal rights activist and even opened up her own farm. Losing her mum. Jodie shared that her mother Christina passed away in September 2020 after battling cancer. In a tribute to her mum, she wrote, "My beautiful, classy, kind, generous, clever, incredible mum passed away this morning. She was my best friend and the strongest woman I know. She was the best mum in the world and the best human you could ever wish to know. I love you so much, Mum. How do I do this without you?" Months later, the documentary maker opened up about dealing with grief and missing her mum. "Today has been a rough day for me. I felt angry and frustrated all day until eventually I had a meltdown/outburst and then deep crying sobs. I am really struggling today," she said in January 2021. "I miss Mum so much, and it feels like as the world carries on, I'm supposed to just be normal and fine when I don't feel it at all. Inside I'm broken and trying every day to hold it together. I'm also trying to be strong for those around me. I know I don't have to be, but I want to be. Anyway, I don't want sympathy, I just wanted to share how I'm feeling. I've been crying since about 3 p.m. and I can't stop. And that's ok. It's up to cry, and it's normal to grieve. It's good to talk about it." Farm life. Jodie opened Fripp's Farm in 2020 after her mum's passing, made her realize that life is too short and she needed to follow her long-time dream of owning one. The animal rights activist has been vegetarian since she was 5 years old and then turned vegan more recently. Her farm grew very quickly, and it is now the home to over 250 animals, including more common farm animals like goats and sheep to a wider variety, such as meerkats and emus. Jodie shared that in the early days of her farm, she used money from OnlyFans to help pay for it. "Before we became a CIC, Community Interest Company, I was funding it all myself, and I did it by doing OnlyFans. The perimeter fence alone for securing the animals cost £60,000, so I had to pay for that with OnlyFans. My boobs paid for the fences and they also paid the staff's wages," she told the Mail Online. First adult relationship. Jodie has been unlucky in love in the past. She had 2 short-term marriages and broke things off with her fiancé after the former couple got engaged after dating for 11 days. She opened up about her dating life back in March. Alongside a video which featured snaps from her life as a model and on the farm, she wrote, "I think this sums up why I'll never find a life partner. I want a lovely, calm, happy, peaceful life, rescuing animals. I want to lay on the sofa and read books and listen to music. I want to plant rose bushes in the garden, and I'm actually quite boring. I need a man who understands that my life isn't all glam and craziness. Someone who wants to chill with me and realizes that I can be quite boring, but who enjoys the quiet times. I need a man who understands I live a simple life in the countryside." It comes after she spoke about being in her first adult relationship with her boyfriend Mark, who worked as a builder at her animal sanctuary. "I've had a lot of ag with boyfriends. I've not had a good time in the past with men. I've been targeted by con men who have pretended to be one thing and then actually their true colors have shown, and they're not who they say they are at all. But also I've made bad choices in the past. But we all do when it's matters of the heart," she told the Mail Online. Jodie and Katie Price had an infamous feud during the early 2000s and beyond. The pair traded jibes over the years, however, it seems as though things have cooled between them. The farm owner was seen commenting on an April 2024 post made by Katie, in which she spoke about a product that helps her deal with stress. Jodie commented, "I use it too, it's amazing." Katie had also spoken about Jodie on her Katie Price Show podcast, where she said, "I've never had a problem with her, Jodie, and I always say to people, we probably get on because we both love animals, horses. We've both been through the mill. I don't actually have a problem with her and never had, and if she reached out, imagine if me and her did an OnlyFans shoot. That would be one for the thing, wouldn't it? I wouldn't rule that out, if Jodie wanted to do an OnlyFans shoot.